So that's how we can support the youth, to take an integral approach, a practical approach, and forget about the grand schemes of infrastructure development. Infrastructure is necessary, fine, but what do you need all those infrastructure development that in many cases become white elephants, as they are called? Yeah, they're there. Practically nobody uses them because there is no real need. Okay, let's take it down a level or two and get our feet on the ground and take those youths and actually make them feel part of something much bigger. And that's the way I see that we can support them. Not scold them, not criticize them. Of course, it may be needed, but actually guide them, mentor them, and try to provide as much as we can in support. Because what I've seen is that they're not asking for anything free. They're asking for the opportunity to achieve. Over to you,
Exactly,
sir.
exactly, sir. You have rightly pointed out that nobody born with skills, nobody born as a PhD. So it is right. We, the society, have to take the responsibility to train up the youth, the young population in different demand-driven occupation. Then only the youth can contribute. And you have also pointed out that youth are they are suffering from loneliness. So engaging the youth in planning, in implementing, in monitoring, in evaluation, everywhere could be fruitful. And you have also emphasized upon the mentorship, the guidance, the facilitating activities for youth development and empowerment. So could you please encourage the youth to take part into politics? Sir.
Certainly, because that is one way to, we are all different. So across communities, across nations, and across continents, there are many more things that unite us than separate us. But we all have, each one of us has tendencies towards different skill sets. Okay. And I would certainly encourage youth to take part, but not only take part, but to be empowered. What does it mean to be empowered in a political sense? Very easy. To feel deep down inside that they can create and present proposals and that they will be heard. I don't imply that each and every one of these proposals is approved, but at least given the chance to be heard, to be listened to. Okay? Because, of course, there will be a succession of failures in these proposals that are presented, but it gives them experience in how to strategize, okay, the issues and take a look at the broader picture. And the political structures can even start at the local administrative level, because that way they will be part of a group within the political structures in which there will be people from different ages, different backgrounds, and different religions, different backgrounds, personal backgrounds. And going back to what we said about mentioning loneliness, they will feel part of a greater unit than themselves or their family, and actually open their minds to having a way of thinking to make a contribution to the community and very probably to the nation. Over to you, sir.
So according to you, you are encouraging that as the political leader are the main segment of policy making, implementing, leading the nation. So you are encouraging the youth to take part into politics. So in this connection,
I am encouraging them, yes.
Yeah. So in this connection, may I ask you whether how you can describe the scope of youth to contribute in community development and nation building? My last question to you, the role of youth in community development and nation building, sir.
Thank you very much. The role of youth is basically a summary of all the other points we have discussed here. But let's say to break it down in more simple terms, I would encourage the youth to take an active part in their communities and their nations, because they can provide the insights based on their personal experience of their family and their community, because we don't live in isolation. Even in a community, we do not live in isolation. Okay? What I mean is that every act that we do has an impact, be it positive or negative, on the community around us. And I would encourage the youth to get involved at the community level, basically by giving. You may be surprised by giving. I don't mean by giving away money. No. It's more than that, much more than that. It's by giving time. It's by giving time to take a step back, reach out a hand, and help other youths that are coming behind them. They may be younger, but they still need support. This way, we create a strong sense of unity. This way, we create a strong sense of compassion. Because at the end of the day, we are humans. And not everything can be measured. Not everything can be taken in terms of accounting. In many cases, it's just by lending a helping hand, taking an active part in the day-to-day activities of the community, or even in the day-to-day needs of the community, by helping those around us. Because I have seen it as well. The payback over a certain period of time can be tremendous. Can be tremendous. And I have even seen, for example, I personally know the lady who is the Minister of Economy, Minister of Finance of Angola. Okay. And say, well, Minister of Finance, a lady in Africa, and she's 36 years old. 36 years old, Minister of Finance. And I know a little bit of her story. She started out very young as an entrepreneur, as a student, and being very active in her community. What approach did she take? Very easy. She rose by helping others to rise. And I think that is one of the key concepts. How can youth be encouraged to take part in their community, in their nation? Easy. Encourage them and support them that they are strong, that they are able, and that they will rise by helping others rise. That, I think, is one of the key elements, one of the key drivers for the youth in developing countries and in least developed countries. That way, if you think about it, it creates also a sense of community. It creates a sense of solidarity amongst the youth.
Thank you very much. So once again, sir, actually, we became enlightened. Dear audience, today we became enlightened and very, I am back home wiser than before on youth development and empowerment. I would like to conclude this interview with the word rose by helping others to rise. That means you rose yourself by helping others to rise. The word community, the word solidarity. So salute to you, sir, regarding
Thank you so much.
Youth development, young generation. On behalf of Bangladesh young generation, salute once again to you. And thank you very much for allowing us, for allotting your precious time, some time for Bangladeshi youth. And I think not only Bangladesh, this channel is audible around the globe because I have network subscriber from Africa, from Latin America, from Europe, from US. So I think around the globe, youth will be very much respectful to you for your thoughtful guidance, how youth development, youth empowerment could play a very vital role to generate another world, another globe. You were mentioning that the youth has potential to give you another planet. So thank you very much, sir. Thank you once again.